All right, hey everyone. Welcome to the sixth day of our coverage of the USBF Junior Trials. I'm Sriram, and joining us on commentary again is Franco, who we had earlier during the week, and joining us also for the first time is Fen Ray, also known in the online community as Square. He works as a data engineer for Oscar Health, and he used to live in the UK. He used to play for the Cambridge Bridge team as an undergrad. Then later on moved to New York, and now he's in Philly. Welcome to the
Hello.
broadcast, Ben.
Hello. Thank you.
And we also have Rex joining also on his
Yes.
side. And with that, we have Bridge to look at. And it's interesting because this is in the USA 1. So this is the USA 2 finals for under 26. In the USA 2 under 21 finals, we had a brother versus brother matchup in Arthur versus Nathan Gong. And today we also have another brother versus brother matchup in Brent versus Rory.
Wow.
And at the main table, which is on our left, we see both tables are actually playing a strong club. At the secondary table, East West are playing precision in some chairs, 2 or 1 in some chairs, similar to what Joe Grew and Brad Moss do, and North South are playing a pretty standardized 2 or 1 system at the second table. Either way, an interesting deal to look at. Pass a hard 3 clubs, 4 clubs, 5 clubs.
It's a big fit.
Yeah, South certainly doesn't have a very offensive hand, so doubling makes sense.
Mm-hmm. King
I don't
Jack,
know if
but
North's
King
going to
Jack of
want to sit
clubs
for
in
that,
the
though.
slot does not feel great.
Yeah.
Looks like
Yeah,
six hearts
Looks
will
like
make on
probably.
a club lead.
Mm-hmm.
Um.
But only
Yeah,
a
that is
club lead.
correct.
Only a club lead, though.
Yep.
Yeah.
Maybe on a diamond lead, you might be able to do a roughing finesse. On the stiff diamond, presumably like 9 to the king, pull a trump, 10 to that diamond. No, that doesn't help you. You have a spade loser you cannot get rid of.
Yeah.
Yeah, only
Yeah.
club lead.
Yeah. The
And
club lead
meanwhile,
you
this
get.
looks slated for down 1.
Mm-hmm.
And doesn't. Oh, it could go badly if they play heart, diamond, and not a spade. No, because actually, there's no entry to dummy for the club finesse if they play even heart, diamond, diamond. So it'll go down 1.
Mm-hmm. We might see a difference in action. At the other table, we see the 2 diamond preempt. Of course, at the main table, I don't think they had the 2 diamond bid available. I think their 2 diamond was the 4-4-1-5 -1 card hand. So that might cause some variance over here.
Yeah, North is going to be really excited after this start.
Mm-hmm.
North switch to a spade on the main table.
Yeah, the 4 of hearts kind of looks like the middle card. I mean, North actually happens to know every single card that South has in the heart suit. So it was actually maybe a middle card. Saying,
Yeah, I think.
I'm fine with whatever.
I think so. I mean, I guess in 5 clubs it's not much to do. Just cash 3 winners, and that's all that can happen.
Yeah, pretty much. At the secondary table, how would you approach the North End after this start? 2 diamonds, double, 30 clubs.
I think you're too good to bid 4 hearts, so you probably just start 3 diamonds.
Mm-hmm. Like you want to make strong
over that, and now
bid.
you'll be excited. Well, no, you won't be excited.
Oh yeah,
another difficult call. I guess you bid 4 diamonds next.
maybe 4 clubs.
I like 3 diamonds.
No, we're a round ahead of you. 3 diamonds now, and then what are you going to do over 3 hearts?
I mean, I try 4 clubs now. Yeah.
Well, guess what? East bid 4 clubs.
Okay, so now over 4 hearts, what do you do? I guess I guess I can't quite bid key cards.
I mean, I think South is supposed to pass here.
Hmm. I guess so, but I mean, I do have a 5th heart, so that may be important. But anyways, 4 hearts has been bid, 5 clubs, and
North
bids 5 hearts now.
I mean, you kind of. It's hard.
I mean, I don't think we've really agreed hearts yet, right?
We have not necessarily, no. I mean, ideally, you'd want to have a way to agree hearts and sort of make a train bid, and the only bid below 5 hearts is 5 diamonds. I'm not clear that 5 diamonds implies what North wants to do. I'm not even sure what 5 diamonds would mean.
I think 5 diamonds has to be a heart try. Like when you bid 3 diamonds, there's basically 2 hand types. You're
Yep.
Yeah.
You know, you have your own suit or you have both. And so if you bid, you know, if you had spades and no hearts, you'd probably be doubling here.
I guess
Or
6
maybe
hearts
you bid
is
5 spades.
6
All
hearts
right,
is probably a misunderstanding 4 hearts. I guess this was
I
why we
mean,
were supposed to
It's
pass.
not.
North has an enormous hand. It's, you know, 6 hearts seems very reasonable.
I mean, partner did not have to bid. Partner did not have to bid after 4 clubs. Partner
Yeah,
did
that's
choose to bid.
why. Yeah, that's why I think that's just like that's why we were supposed to have passed 4 hearts.
Yeah, I
It
think
passed instead of bidding 4 hearts.
from the north end, I think it might be more reasonable that there's higher odds that 7 hearts is making than 5 hearts than 5
Mhm.
hearts being the correct spot after 4 hearts. I mean, we have it. I mean, our heart suit is solid. We have stiff club. We have first run control and diamonds. Like, just need like almost ace king ace king of spades, ace of clubs, and pretty
Yeah.
much that might be more than enough if partner's stiff diamond.
Yeah, that'll be a bit of a
That's not going to be a huge swing. It's going to be 5
yeah,
M's.
bit of
Yeah.
a swing.
You know, and like you lose 5, and if they'd led the ace of clubs, how many would you win? You know, like 17 or something. So
Yeah.
it's, you know, you might have had imp odds even knowing all the cards.
Yeah.
But that's going to go down 1. So over on the main table,
Primary table.
they opened a short
So
diamond.
2 diamonds probably invitational. 2 hearts might have shown the balanced hand if I assume, and I think 3 clubs would have been like pass or correct. Like I don't need to commit to game, which I think
Yeah.
it's a reasonable auction.
Yep.
Question is whether they would prefer to be in 3-0 on this.
Well, who would be playing 3 now? The king queen third of diamonds on side is pretty nice if you're able to pick that up. The heart lead.
I mean, any
Hearts
honor
are also positioned well.
doubleton or tripleton on side gets you to 4 diamond tricks.
Yep.
And you're fine unless they can get more tricks than that. Like that 8 of spades is really key.
Mm-hmm.
So I think 3-0 would actually make.
Yeah. And we do have 2 entries, even if and we do have 2 entries to the north end, ace of hearts and the queen of clubs. So it's not like we're not going to be able to enjoy our diamonds even if they take away one of those.
Meanwhile, 3 clubs is in some jeopardy.
Yeah. Not clear how you're supposed to play it. Kind of feels like you had to go for some cross rough idea pretty early on.
Well, I mean, you don't know the clubs are 5-1. It's
Yeah. You might just play as no trump almost.
right. It's like win this, cross to the ace of clubs, play a diamond of the jack, and
Yep.
win the return, queen of clubs, king of clubs. Hope to
Mhm.
pick up diamonds, except when you play the queen of clubs and trumps are 5-1, you're going to be in trouble.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't see where the trick is coming from.
Huh? Well, over in six hearts, you were right about the 8-7 of diamonds turning into a trick. It's just not a very useful one.
Yep. Probably gonna play a club and try to hope that either the queen of clubs is on. So I mean, that's your real only shot at this point.
Yep.
But they're gonna play it
I
out. They're
think,
gonna play a couple of tricks just to see whether they put them under pressure. Of course, each
Yeah,
one gets
like
full on to spades.
I would have cashed a couple more hearts just to see.
yeah, there's no reason not to.
You know, it's like,
Mhm.
especially if East had king, queen, jack of spades, they might have.
So back to 3 clubs.
Yeah. So it looks like
He caught
the
the queen.
Oh, that's. Oh, they shifted to a spade, a trick too, huh?
yeah they did shift to a spade. I'm wondering what the reason might have been.
Well, from their point of view, they've got a heart in the bank. They're going to get a diamond, and they're hoping for one or two clubs.
Mhm. It is a dangerous shift though. Queen double 10.
But they did
Well,
set
you,
up.
you kind of know North has diamonds and clubs on the auction, right?
Oh
And they
yeah
have
yeah
these
yeah
two
yeah
hearts to duck
Yeah, and they,
go,
they also
basically.
didn't bid 3-no, so
yeah yeah.
it,
yeah.
it seems that they have weak stopper.
So maybe now it'll go spade, spade, and West will shake their 8 of diamonds.
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
All right,
West just
that doesn't
wasn't
look
really playing.
helpful.
Yeah, now North might be able to enjoy the diamonds.
I mean, now North has a claim if clubs are 4-2.
Yep.
They're making 4 at this point, but obviously the question is, what if like why does club play at this point? Because West defense so far has felt pretty attacking. Going with the Queen of Spades, and yeah, they will see the bad news now.
Now they'll try to cash some
They'll
diamonds.
they'll, they'll play some diamonds, I think, in this spot.
Yeah.
Yeah, just
Once
pitching.
one of them holds, they
Pitching.
need to rough the next one, and then
Yep.
their queen 9 of clubs will score.
Yeah, yeah. So they're actually making at this point. Um, they just
Arguably,
need
they
to
should
rough
have
it. That's
cross roughed
maybe
instead of
rough.
catching the king of clubs.
Yeah,
Yep.
and
Yep.
they do find that
Now
idea.
they take it home.
If the 10 of diamonds was roughed, then they're just playing for down one, right? They don't really have a shot at trick number 9, I think.
Meanwhile, the other table looks like they've had a two-way check back auction to land in 3 now
Yep. North, of
after a
course,
natural
choosing the
club.
game fours after the 2 or 1 opening. South's openings, of course, going to be more down at the secondary table. And yep,
West might lead a club, which will not be so helpful for the defense.
not at all, not really, no.
Let's
Yeah,
see.
and then the play will more or less be the same. You set up diamonds and come to 9 tricks.
Yeah.
Well, I guess no cross rough this time, but you have 9 long tricks.
That is an unpleasant lead problem, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, South showing 4 hearts. My initial instinct
Yeah.
was hard, but then I see, that no longer looks appealing. And you can not lead a diamond again. I mean, North
North raised clubs, so a club lead actually is not realistic. Like both North and South showed clubs naturally.
So I guess do we just lead a spade by process of elimination? And just hope
Yeah, I guess
to
so.
hit?
That's probably my choice. Just
Yeah. On the other hand,
spade.
like partner had an opportunity to overcall one spade, so it's
One
not like they
spade,
have beautiful spades.
I mean, to be fair, they did bid 3-0 on valleys, and we do have a 13 count ourselves. It's not like partner is going to be having King Jack with the spades that often or anything like that.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
we could hope for
suppose
we could hope for some placement, like King 10 fifth, maybe Jack is in that, maybe Jack 13 dummy.
But you might expect, like, you might just be like, oh, partner, we're vulnerable, and partner is like pretty might just think they're outgunned. Like it's just too weak to overcall, even if they have 5 spades.
giving it some thought for sure over there.
Queen of Hearts at the end of it. I don't think I would have gone for that, but I understand the thinking. I mean, it is Declare's suit, and easily I could imagine Declare having Ace of Hearts and we just gave up a heart trick if one of North or South has the Jack of Hearts. The main table, 1 spade, 2 spades, kind of looks normal. East doesn't really have a balance, I think, with King Jack tied of spades, even though we do have 5-4.
Yeah, not red.
Yep.
So let's see, they're going to lose 2 spades, 2 diamonds, at least 1 heart.
Yeah.
But that 9 of clubs could come into play. All right, heart through.
Yeah. If South plays one over here, West might probably have to play a diamond, I think. But East has not been able to give count over here because they have been forced to win both tricks. And of course, the spade shift from West looks really unappealing.
Club might look appealing. Let
From
East
West. So like we play a small club and then it gets. I mean, but then South might just have a pitch, be able to pitch a heart. I mean, yeah, they are roughing from the shorthand, but or might be giving a free overruff and might be solving a problem for Declare in case Declare had like I don't know King Jack 10 fifth of spades or something.
Yeah, so I think in the end, West was able to work out that partner rated to have the king of spades.
Mm-hmm.
If you trust the 7 of hearts, then South has trust the 7 of hearts and the queen of diamonds, then 12 of South's high card points.
Well, also speaking of 12 of high card points, East did pass a 12 count, which we kind of didn't really talk about.
I guess just didn't like the queen of clubs.
Yeah, but it was 3rd seat and diamond lead looks attractive. I would have opened a diamond for sure.
Thanks.
I mean, it is a nebulous diamond, so I'm not sure.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah, I guess he was just like potentially scared of the rebid problem.
Yeah.
But I guess it is semi-balanced though, so I'm not personally not that concerned.
This is tricky. Do you cater to Queen Jack 4th initially with West, or do you just go up a
they're gonna go down if they play small over here. The hard rough is available.
So not a lot of progress in 3-0 at the other table. Declare
What
one trick
happened?
one,
So
cross
Queen
the ace of clubs, and
Yeah, knocked out
played a
the
diamond,
played a
and
diamond and
then
ace
West
split.
did split. Played a diamond. West did West split, and then another diamond.
Yeah, so that they're gonna make at least 3 breezing now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so it looks like afterthought they did play the ace of spades, so well done. Hey Udev, how's it going? So what is happening? Down to the queen. What was trick number 5 at the second table? King of
It was,
hearts and another heart. Looks like
yeah.
okay.
Yeah,
So we have set
Empire
up
has
these
10 tricks now.
heart. Yeah.
It's like they even know what's going on in clubs, but they need the queen of clubs entry, so it doesn't help.
Yeah.
Oh wait, there's a double squeeze.
Oh, yep. That
Royal
is a
hearts
really
is a
nice
threat.
find.
Well, yes.
Perhaps pitch
On
the
the round
heart
of diamonds.
now. And fantastic.
Fantastic, yes.
I wonder if South just claims now. Or if they just they'll play it out.
Nah, they don't know where the 8 of hearts is.
Yeah.
All right, but that was confidently played. Nicely done.
Mm-hmm.
Probably 1 no imps for that trick.
Yep.
Yeah, didn't know it's 3 clubs at the other table.
Spade, 3 clubs, 3 spades, 4 clubs. Looks all reasonable. South, I think, has a pretty reasonable pass over here. Yep. And that's just gonna end the proceedings over here. And how's it gonna play? I mean, they're gonna lose 3 hearts, a diamond, 2 spades under best defense. So probably down 3. Red is not they're not old, so not the end of the world.
Yeah, you could imagine a trick getting lost in the wash here. Like, but we might need to
There's
shift to a harder trick
something,
too.
yeah. Yep.
They have, especially after Ace of Spades is cashed. But I think imagine the Eight of Spades probably will tell the story. I mean, you might shift to a diamond, I guess, on some layouts. So
Well, I mean, I think you ought to see shift your heart, seeing the King of Hearts and dummy.
probably, yeah. But I mean, not impossible to imagine like South as Ace King Jack of diamonds. But I mean, like we'll get another shot if that's the case.
Do you? I mean, you don't have enough entries, right?
We have the King of Spades. I mean, if we shift to something a trick two, we'll probably have another chance.
No, you need to finesse the King of Hearts twice.
So, oh, I see, yeah. And now probably fire the 10 of diamonds back after pulling trumps. Maybe King of Clubs, club to the ace, diamond up. Now South kind of needs to fly, and then nothing really can be done at that point. Still down 2.
Yeah, still down 2. But now I think you set up the 10 of spades for a heart pitch.
Either the 10 of spades or the queen of diamonds.
Yeah.
Both if the
Yeah,
defense
both
is
work.
generous.
Yeah. Well, sorry, I had some guests over for New Year's.
That's fine.
They were staying, and Rex wanted to chase them out the door. Rex, come on, come back. Rex. Ugh.
So West is elected to bid Tino Trump over here. What do you think about that bid and the balance at the other table?
So they did open a diamond. Well, apparently, it's pick a minor.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, the bid makes sense. I mean, like in terms of the meaning, I'm just wondering the thoughts
What
on the choice to
what did
bid
they bid
that.
over one spade? I can't see it.
One no trump.
Okay.
I
Well,
kind of feel like I don't
you
mind
sure they're on the
passing it
same
out at
page?
M's. Apparently not. I mean, but King Jack tied of spades is probably the best holding you can get from partner in this spot if the
Yeah.
two no trump's going to pass out. I kind of feel like I don't mind passing two spades out. We're vulnerable. Partner is a third seed opener. Like I know we do probably have a diamond or club fit, but I also don't feel the need to push them up. My hand is quite defensive.
Yeah. Looks like North South will do well just to build their spade tricks.
Yep.
East West are too slow, even if they set up 4 diamonds to go with 2 spades. They'll come to 6 or 7 tricks only.
Yeah. I mean, there. I mean, yeah, you can play a diamond to the queen and jack a diamond. I guess that's probably what you have to do. Um, but then ace of spades, another spade. Then yeah, I don't know. I do not know. They'll get like 4 diamond tricks, 2 spades, and they might get a heart in the wash. But it's down 1 at least, if not more.
Yeah.
Defense is what going to get 3 spades, a diamond, 2 clubs, and a heart. So yeah, down 2. So we're seeing the strong club opening. West is going to relay. They're going to bid 2 spades, I believe, showing 5-5 in the minors at least and game forcing values. And then for context, this is the same system I play with Cyrus. So I know their system in and out. So East is going to bid Trump asking.
Yeah.
West is going to bid 3 clubs showing their spades to be their shortest suit. And then East will bid 3 diamonds. West will bid 3 hearts, showing this exact shape 1, 2, 5, 5. And then
controls, honors.
Yeah, they're going to go around though. They're going to go around that. And of course, Richard is thrilled to hit here. This he has ace queen 10 fourth in clubs. Void diamond clubs are going to be trump, and yeah. After all of that,
Is he going to find out
partner
there's
has
nothing
3.
wasted in diamonds in time?
No, it's not going to be. It's going to be hard to diagnose that. He's going to be able to figure out that partner has 3 controls. So let's think about this from his perspective. That means either they have the king of hearts, the king of clubs, and the king of diamonds, or they have one of the red aces and some king to go along with it. You're going to see 3 hearts momentarily, and that's going to confirm the shape. 1, 2, 5, 5.
I mean, you must ask for controls, right? So 3 space.
Yeah, I mean,
4
East has really strong spots from slam aspirations. So I mean, first you're going to do 3 spades as sort of like a range ask, like just to see, okay, what is partner a minimum, is partner a maximum? So actually, West is going to bid 3 no trump, showing probably a minimum after the next ask. I mean, a minimum in this context would probably be like 8 to 12 points, 8 to or something like that.
So you have to ask for controls with 4 clubs then.
So, like, what 12 points can East picture where slam might be good? That's sort of the question, like 8 to 12 points.
Okay, so 3 spades is a range ask and not directly.
3 spades is sort of like a point range ask almost.
Okay.
Yeah. So 3 no trump would be showing, I think, like 8 to 12 or something, assuming they play similar style that Cyrus and I do at this point. If we can hover 3 no trump.
And then I guess 4 clubs is number of controls.
Yeah, 4 clubs would be asking for how many controls you have. Yeah, 8 to 11 back 12. So
and then you'll get 4 hearts, I guess, for 3, right?
I mean, the thing is now East sort of has to slow down for a moment and kind of think like, okay, how is it going to continue? Because
so I'm trying to do that right now. So if we bid 4 clubs, then we get 4 hearts back. And
partner's going to show 3 controls. But like the thing is, the problem is you also have to be ready to make sure that 5 clubs is a playable spot in case you decide 6 clubs is not available.
Yeah.
is not the correct spot.
Yeah.
So
So then four
you
spades.
might not have the space to figure everything out. Four
No,
spades.
I think we're good, right? So four spades, and then I presume four diamonds is going to deny diamond control.
No, four
right?
spades. No, so four spades would be asking about like where do your controls live. Four note, and four note trump would deny a five would deny, and four note would deny a diamond control or
Yes.
show
Then
both
you're
ace king
very
of
happy
diamonds,
about this. So you're
or it would
very
show both ace. No, it might show both ace king of diamonds also,
right. Fair
Oh,
enough.
it's
and you do
both or
not know which
neither?
one it is. Yeah, it's both or neither. And the problem is if you bid four spades and partner bids four no, five clubs is no longer a playable spot.
Yeah.
So this might be a system loss. East might just have to bite the bullet mid six club and just sort of decide what
hope
to bid
that
at
it's
this
zero,
point.
then two.
I mean, no,
yeah, if
they
you
might
hear
have to choose to bid five clubs. They're not going to be able to figure out whether a partner has, like, where partners, like, which one it is, unfortunately, over here. So this is like, there's going to be a system loss.
Yeah.
He sort of has to commit to either five clubs or six clubs at this point. And I think, honestly, five clubs is sort of not the end of the world. I mean, yeah, it's kind of tough.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. We're just one step short if we hear four no trump.
So yeah, as you can see, East did choose to bid five clubs. They decided not to risk bidding six clubs without ace king of hearts. And I think that's a reasonable decision. I mean, it is 16 opposite 10. I mean, it's a reach. It's probably a biddable slam in standard met. I mean, how would the auction go in standard? You're probably going to get a
East
spade,
opens
a
a
no
spade.
trump, two hearts.
Yeah.
And
Two
then
no.
it's unclear where it goes. Probably two no, three clubs. And then maybe you do, but you're not going to reach six clubs on the East-West cards. I think even in a standard context.
I mean, six clubs is there's some work to do in the play. So
yeah,
you have to rough two hearts or three hearts.
I mean,
no, you don't have to rough any hearts.
You don't have to rough. You can take the heart
necessarily.
finesse, and if it fails, that's fine. Or you can actually even play king of spades, pitching a heart.
Oh, right. You're in six. Yes, you don't have to rough any hearts. I guess
you just
rough some spades.
Six clubs. I mean, a diamond lead might jeopardize it a bit because you are starting to tap the east hand, and you kind of want to set up the east hand rather than go for a pure cross rough.
Yeah.
The spade lead is also awkward. Like, one strategy is to try to get two spades, three hearts, five clubs in the west hand, and two roughs.
Yeah, my strategy is to just set up the east hand. So I was like, oh, we should rough some hearts and some spades. And it's like, wait, that's not how things rich works.
Anyway, we probably won't get to see that at either table, but.
And was 2-0 down too? I missed what the ending was, but I assume
Yes, it was
down 2. Okay. Spade, two spades, check. And at the main table, what was the action we saw? It was I think they just played three spades.
Yeah, they just played three or.
No, they played three spades. Yep. No, four clubs. It was one spade, three clubs, three spades, four clubs all passed down.
And then down
two
or three.
Yeah. So that was two spades gonna play. They're gonna lose. I do like the decision to balance, by the way. I mean, I do like the decision to just bid with the west hand. They're gonna. I mean, it's gonna be the same exact thing, pretty much.
Yep.
North will have to find the hard shifter trick too. That's sort of the main thing.
Yeah, four spade tricks, three hard tricks, a diamond, and a diamond. No, they have four hard tricks.
So now that clubs are not splitting, it gets a bit awkward over here. I mean, you kind of use it at the spade suit, but I mean, you're probably going to play queen 10 of hearts right now in this position, just sort of pitching diamonds, and
that'll work out.
Yeah, and then you're going to make it that way. So when the 10 of hearts is played, south can rough, but you can over rough a diamond, king of spades, and then you just concede a diamond. So it's going to make 5.
Mm-hmm. Well, you might try the king of spades. here in rough, right? Or is that too...
Yeah, that also works. I guess maybe you play the Jack of Spades and I mean you
If you
cannot
play the
pass the
Jack of Spades and
you-
float it, it's going to lose, and a diamond will come back.
Yeah, and then you're down, and then you might be down. So 10 of hearts you kind of have to
Yeah.
revert to in this
I
position.
think yeah.
Oh. Wait, he's gonna get the rest actually now. He can just
Yep.
cross rough and claim.
Yep.
That should have been rough. That was an error.
Yeah, I was thinking something along the lines of like just cross-roughing it anyways and
Yeah.
leaving.
And also Stella did find the heart switch, so they have gotten 2 spades and 3 hearts already. Of course, the diamond ace is still to come. So it's gonna be a good defense for a push, given the other table bought it in 4 clubs.
Yep. Spades from south.
It's a tough one. I think you kind of have to bet 1-0 trump, but you are a little bit taking your life into your hands.
Mm-hmm.
That's an ugly 11 count.
Yeah, but when partner has that hand, you see why you have to do it.
Yep, absolutely.
And so how will this play?
This is going to be a good battle.
Yep.
It doesn't have that many obvious tricks, but South is going to have a lot of leading problems.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
this
then
is
also
gonna be
you
the
know
case.
the like a lot of the cards are going to be on side, like the king of clubs.
Yeah, I mean the question is how do you play the contract? So you're missing 14 points, I believe.
Well,
So
now
could
you have
probably
2
get,
tricks
like,
in each suit, and you're probably going to make South make another unattractive lead.
Yeah. I mean, well, not
Or you
necessarily,
can set up
right?
the third
'Cause
round of clubs.
they're just gonna play spade.
I think I just want to play clubs now because it looks.
There's an argument for diamonds too on some variations, but yeah, probably not diamond. I mean,
Yeah, you need to
Norfolk
take
has
the club
length.
finesse, and then you can pick which minor you want to go for a 3-3 split in.
Yeah.
But like I would take the club finesse right now, and then
Yeah, absolutely.
since we've started on clubs, we might as well put down the ace. And
perhaps.
actually, do we actually put down the ace? I don't know. That might be a good question.
Oh, you're suggesting like play a club to the queen, duck a club kind of thing?
Yeah.
Duck club.
Well, South could have king and 1, so ducking a club doesn't seem.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean North could have jack 4. Absolutely, I agree.
Yeah,
So I like
just
this.
play bank down the ace and.
All right, and if you trust North's count signal,
It might have been Smith.
I don't think North can really smith anything, right? Like.
yeah, I think a good agreement is when you're known to be extremely weak, your carding is just count.
Yeah.
Yep. And yeah, they're gonna make it now at this point.
Three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I don't see much chance of an overtrick unless he breaks
The other
hearts right
table,
now.
they're having a Gazilli auction. They are vulnerable, so they are playing 2 or 1 right now.
This is a great hand for Gazilli if he could choke. Except he's going to choke
the other
clubs
table
next or hearts.
Sorry, yeah, thank you. So I assume I believe they played Gazilli just to make sure.
Yeah.
2 diamonds, of course, showing any 8+ hand or 9+, presumably 3+ hearts.
What does 2-0 show? Oh, 2-0 is just an ask.
Interesting that 2 spades is not the weak option in their, because I feel like most Gazilli
But that's not a weak
players
hand.
I've seen
So.
they play.
Who should bid 2 spades weak?
No,
No,
I'm
2 spades
just
is
saying that 2
strongest.
spades. The 2 spades is a strong option. It's not the weak option Gazilli, which I thought was interesting.
I mean, it makes sense. I'm not actually. Never mind. Well, you would want more spades.
I assume they probably swap the 2 hearts and 2 spade responses.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 hearts is the weaker response, 2 spades is the stronger response, and then I'm not sure the tactical reasons, but
Well, if you make 2 hearts weak, it can be weak or something else.
yeah, absolutely. Oh, I see. So you can also put some strong hands in there.
Yeah. Okay.
So 3 hearts is shaped out. 5, 4, 1, 3. So it looks like he sort of had to fumble a bit over here. Maybe they didn't have a way to show that. That actually might. Yeah, that's actually going to push them into 3-no trump. Which, I mean, it's going to be fine.
Is it? Oh, with the 10 of diamonds on side, it'll be okay.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, yeah. I mean, Alta North does have a disgusting lead problem over here. West did bid 3-no trump after knowing East shape. They didn't show any concern about the diamond suit. So maybe we're not supposed to lead a diamond. So maybe we're supposed to lead a club or a heart. Nope. We're leading a diamond still.
I mean, lead through weakness, I
The
guess.
faster table?
We can go back to the faster table while this plays out. Yep. So we have the light opening. We do have the light 10 count opening. I do like it, especially in a precision context. It's a really good spade suit. Really, I mean, and also we do have some shape. So
yeah, I like having shape.
Yep. South has an awkward problem over here. I mean, the king of spades might very well be wasted, but we do have a really good hand opposite, even otherwise. 2 small hearts is not ideal.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like partner needs too many cover cards, so I think I might just put down 4. I mean, partner needs a club card. Well, partner needs like a club card or a spade card and diamond card, and yeah, it seems just too much.
South elected to bid 3-no trump. I understand the thought process over here, but I think it's a really big gamble opposite a non-vulnerable 3 hearts jump. You're basically asserting that the heart suit is going to come in. It's really easy to imagine that East has king third of hearts over here instead of West having king third of hearts, and then they're actually just able to make sure the heart suit does not come in. So I'm not really a big fan of this
me
3-no
neither.
trump bid.
I thought we were
Unless
just
this is like the minimum you would expect.
I mean,
it's
I
gonna
thought West
come in
South was
today.
going to put 4 hearts, but
I think perhaps. I'm not sure between pass and 4 hearts. I think obviously it depends on the style of 3 hearts. I just do not like 3-no trump. But I understand why South chose that.
Yeah, 3-no could be a total disaster. I mean, depends whether you allow partner to correct also. Like partner with king, queen, jack, 7th of hearts probably is supposed to bid 4 hearts.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah. I have heard about that before. So yep, that makes sense.
it's chill match so far. It seems could have been
A board here and there, but nothing too bad.
It's 10 of spades. I guess we just win. Or
I mean, there's only really one line we can take.
yeah. You just get the hearts
You could
to come in.
I mean, I guess you could duck a spade if you want to feel cute. I mean, because like. But I mean, it probably makes some sense. Let me think. How many tricks do you have? If you have 6 hard tricks,
6
you don't
hearts,
need
you
a
have
spade
10.
trick.
Yeah, you don't need it.
So you can
you
afford
just-
to duck this.
Yep. Well, I don't think you can. Well, I guess now you have to lose 2. you had 10. Yeah, you have 10 tricks, so I guess you can afford this too.
Yeah, absolutely. And you might as well hold up just for damage control in case the hearts do not come in.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, although if king fourth of hearts were on side, you might regret not ever having a spade trick. You know, so like
King fourth of hearts. Oh, I see.
you know,
So
suppose they shift to a club now.
Yeah. And then Queen of Diamonds could have been on side. I see what you're saying. Yep. We could have had 3 diamonds, 2 clubs, 3 hearts, and a spade.
But this, I mean, this could certainly be the winning play on a lot of pretty reasonable layouts.
But this is
ducking a
not like
spade?
this is more damage control rather than
Yeah.
what do you call it? Making it, right? It's like we're just preventing under tricks or going down too many.
Yeah, although, you know, how much damage does it really control? If the king of hearts is offside,
Yep.
you know, you only have like 5 or 6 tricks.
Yeah.
They're just always going to duck.
Yep. Yeah, of course. He should also duck with king double 10.
Yeah, that's true.
Although maybe you, now that you've seen the queen of spades and West open the bidding, you might just know that the king of hearts is onside.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, that's good. Separate the hands right away if South has a singleton.
Yep.
I mean, East still doesn't win this one, right? Even if he has the king.
Yeah, absolutely not.
Yeah.
We don't have to give away the show.
3-0 over at the other table. North did something weird at trick 2.
They switched to a heart, it looks like, or a club.
No, they ducked the 9 of diamonds.
Ah, okay.
And then looks like Declarer crossed and lost a heart finesse, and now they're going to take a lot of tricks.
Yep. And yeah, North is North is going to be squeezed over here. Show up squeezed.
Yep.
I mean, of course,
Yeah. It's not quite a show up squeeze, but yeah.
it's not, but it operates similarly-ish.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just
agree.
obviates the finesse.
Well, no, you don't take the finesse. It's just like if the
No, you
finesse
just
is
play
on,
this
Yeah.
king over
gonna
here.
drop.
I mean, it obviates, like, it deletes the need for the finesse.
Yeah, exactly.
All right, so the hearts have.
That's going to be a push. They made 5 clubs making 6 at the other table.
Yeah, 5 clubs making 6, so another push.
Push. Yeah, and 3-0 is going the way we thought it would.
West might be in played over here with the spade exit. After the
No,
hearts are cashed.
there's only one loser left.
Oh no,
so.
no.
Yeah.
Yeah, never mind. Yep.
If they lose the match by NIM, they might come back to the sport.
I highly doubt the sport will be remembered by the time of the 3rd segment.
Oh, what are we watching here?
So this is the USA2 under 26 finals. This is the only junior trials match left. Under 21 Rona and under 16 concluded yesterday. So
And Kolesnik won USA 1.
Kolesnik, yes, they won USA 1 yesterday against Team 1. And Team Chen was the team that emerged from the repechage.
Okay, so it seems like it all went to form.
Yep.
Like that's the team you would expect to win, and these are the teams you would expect to be playing off.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, on paper, yeah, these are on paper probably the top 3 teams you would expect based on past experience and all that, and it's played out pretty similarly. I mean, you could argue maybe there's been a bit some deviation in like the rest of the bracket, but the top three have been like in the round robin. It was pretty clear these were the top three teams, and that's again what we're seeing right now. Club a diamond 1-0, 3-0. For any viewers
That's
wondering, even though West has 9 points, they do have to bid one diamond systemically because the game forcing
I,
response one hard or above
I think it has
promises two
controls.
controls.
Yeah.
It promises two controls. So
Oh,
West is
okay.
not. So West could have up to like a single king and then queen jack queen jack queen jack queen jack, which would be a 15 count and still have to systemically respond to diamond.
all right. This is going to be an easy 3-0.
Yep.
The other hand has been able to lead a spade successfully, but of course, then West Hand is never getting in. But it might be it might be more uncomfortable for sure because you no longer
Oh,
have the luxury of double
sorry,
spades
I'm talking about
proper.
board 9. Board 9, they're going to cruise to 3-0.
Yeah. On the main table.
Okay,
Board 7,
I
I
see.
agree. The different siding is going to change things.
Yeah.
So this one will be rather interesting. Question is whether South can avoid any end plays. Like,
Oh yes.
let's say it goes like spade to the queen, ace king of diamonds would be a little bit psychic, but a really good start. And then club, 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 and then South is in. And South would have to give up a trick.
Yeah, South just has to give up a trick.
But
South might actually unblock king jack of clubs in that line just in case partner has 10 third.
Yep.
It's easy to visualize that.
Well, except the 10 is in dummy.
Yeah, that which is unfortunate. Oh, 10 is. Oh, East is.
Yeah, East is
the
playing.
dummy.
Or yes.
West is declaring. But let's say they, aren't that psychic and they just play, queen of spades, king of diamonds, club, club, club. Now South can play the queen of diamonds.
Yep.
And it might be best to duck.
Yeah, and the queen of diamonds can also not be overtaken. If it was a jack, maybe you might be worried this might happen.
So maybe South would have to unblock the queen of diamonds under the king.
Yeah, that will be quite tricky. Possibly findable, but you kind of have to be in the zone.
But even then,
I guess
even then it's fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is not enough points, right? There's just like you can count the points, and North doesn't have, and
yeah, but you're kind of trying to. You're kind of trying to build. You're trying to get it, even if it's like the 10, even if it's a 10 or something. You're trying to build some sort of entry for partner. So you might have to toss your high card points and.
Oh, sorry, I mean from West to find the ducking queen diamonds play. Oh, unless you.
Oh, I think.
Oh, you want South to play the queen of diamonds under the king.
Yeah, that's what we were talking about.
Okay.
So on like over here, we're like probably most likely if you're not playing ace of diamonds, king of diamonds, like Franco suggested, we might be playing a diamond to the king and then a club finesse. We're talking about how.
South's playing the queen
variation,
right now.
Yeah. We're talking about how in some variations, it might go club to the queen, ace of clubs, and another club, and now South might try to exit a diamond. But if you duck that, then South has to play a major card, and then we're going to make.
Yeah.
So we're talking about if South can anticipate that and unblock the queen of diamonds. So when they play a small diamond, West is forced to either commit to playing the 10 or playing the ace at that point. And of course, West will have to be.
Yeah, got it. Yeah, I was just confused because I thought we weren't talking about. We were talking about playing the queen of diamonds at trick 2, and I mean, I think it's
no, that's possible also. I mean, when it goes diamond to the king,
that's why
Declarer has the ace jack of diamonds. Playing the queen doesn't hurt you, and if Declarer doesn't, then playing the queen might help a lot.
Yeah, so that's why I thought we were, because it's fairly easy for West to find, like, just play king, like small diamond, and then to east, play club, and then play
Club might not
draw.
be that easy.
Club
certainly-
is not easy at all.
Right,
Northeast,
because
you have the
South
Jack
is
of
going to drop
clubs.
the king.
Oh, right,
And-
fair
yeah.
enough. Yes.
And now, I mean, this hand's going to take a while to play. I think West has very good chances, but
Yes, you can't play.
there's
you
a
can't
lot to
play
think
three clubs.
about.
I mean, it is a little easy. I mean, it's a little easier for me to suggest it because I see all the cards.
And yeah, we all have the benefit of looking at all 4 hands, and we
Yeah.
would never make a mistake looking at all 4 hands.
Well, so let's put ourselves in West's shoes. Let's say it goes diamond to the
Um,
king, queen of
Yeah.
clubs, ace of clubs, and the king falls. So
Yep.
you can play South for the jack, in which case your chances are pretty good, or you can be concerned that North has the jack.
Yeah.
But now you need some good things to happen. You need to be able to duck a diamond to South, and that still only gets you up to 8 tricks.
Heart finesse.
and
Now,
Heart finesse is very unlikely.
now we
I
might be
don't
in
like
trouble,
this.
right? Because now we don't. Now
I
South
mean-
can just exit into heart.
The Queen of Diamonds exit also works pretty well as it is. This is a really good exit. The Ten of Hearts might be sort of like maybe I mean I'm trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure out like whether and when the Ten of Hearts might cost, but
I mean, we should duck this one, right? No. Winning the.
so they're playing for 10 Jack. Yeah, they're gonna go down now at this point
Yeah.
a lot. It's over.
Yeah. That'll be a big swing.
Well-
This will be. I think this is the first big.
I
swing,
guess
Yep.
yeah, this is going to be a big swing. This is going to be probably going to be like the first really big swing. I mean, vulnerable game at one table over here. Now it's vulnerable game going down. At least 2, probably possibly more. They might just sort of, and also the diamonds are not coming home either. North can comfortably pitch clubs, pitch hearts. I mean, maybe not comfortably pitch hearts, but and we're
No,
also
I
not
mean,
pitching a diamond.
Declare will eventually take the club finesse further down too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So so Franco, I guess my question is, let's say you were West over here in this spot. How do you think you would settle on it? Like if looking at just, I mean, obviously single dummy.
I think the heart to the jack is too committal.
I agree.
Yeah,
I-
I think I would definitely have started with a diamond. Right.
Yeah.
And then
so we
the
talked
question
about
is then what?
diamond to dummy, club queen, club ace, king of clubs drops, and now we have to decide if you're playing a third round of club or let's assume they're not giving count or. I mean, like they're because these players are capable of false counting or just playing low high, even with 3 clubs. You might kind of have to just commit to one of the minors being 3-3, or just commit to. You might consider ducking a diamond. Honestly, maybe there's something worth to be said about ducking a diamond to South and a lot of variations if North plays small. I missed the spots in the dummy.
It was King 8-7-2 or something like that.
8-7. That was in our hand. I'm talking about the dummy.
Yeah, dummy had king 7/3, I think.
Oh yes, King
King
7.
7.
No 8. Yeah.
Declare.
Yeah, we
had
might
ace
duck the
7.
diamond to the 7 maybe with some frequency. Just keep.
Or
our
no,
options available.
maybe I think North had the 7 and dummy had the 6.
All right.
Sorry.
No, that's fine.
I mean,
Maybe we could-
maybe we try. Can we try to play? Can we try to play? Yeah, I guess you just have to. Yeah, I guess you just have to commit to one of the minors being 3-3.
Yeah, you probably will have to. You might duck a diamond, I think, looking back. Could we bring up the other table maybe? Because that is the faster table. So it looks like a diamond opening, precision, hard, South. Yeah, hard overcall seems fine. 1-0 trump. What's the other on 1-0 trump? Does not promise stopper up to approximately bad 11, sure. Two diamonds, some sort of Q raise, two spades, and North kind of shut it out, which I agree with. It's a bad 11 count.
Yeah, I think North and South both overbid here.
Yeah, actually, I think North, there's strong argument for North just getting two hearts. It is a really bad hand. Like, I kind of don't even want to give
Yeah.
raise almost. And South, maybe South top two diamonds did not imply support, and they were trying to find best fit because I think if South needed two diamonds promised hard support, they would probably just want to bid two hearts immediately.
Well, I mean, even if it doesn't, like North is going to bid two spades next if that's where they belong.
Yeah, absolutely. So what has the play been so far? I think it looks like club, club, club.
Yeah, club was roughed.
Yeah, and now we're playing a spade, and we're playing a fourth club, and of course this will put South under some pressure.
Well, South should pitch a diamond loser and let it get rough with a natural.
Yep. And looks like it'll be down one after all that. Could have been down two if we cashed the ace of diamonds first.
Yeah, I agree.
Which might be findable. Obviously, though. I mean,
what were the first club? Did the club start Ace King 7?
Ace King 7, yeah. So partner did ask for a spade card, and we do see the King of Diamonds in the dummy, and we do have Ace Queen ourselves, but it seems unlikely that the King of Diamonds. I mean, especially when South bets two spades, that spade tricks are going to go away because we are playing the cash and Ace of Diamonds first, even if it is roughed. So I think it's it's really findable to cash Ace of Diamonds before we play spade.
Yeah, especially since North the two spades, right?
Yeah, although there might be an argument that maybe there was the concern that if we play Ace of Diamonds, we might only be able to get in once, and then that might be the last time we get in, and especially if partner has King Jack. But I mean, Declare will still have to play spades themselves.
I mean, I think isn't Declare shape counted? Like Declare must be 5-4.
Yeah, actually, now they've not. I mean, they could be 5-4-5-0-4, but in that case, Ace of Diamonds
or 4-6.
Really hurt. Yeah, 4-6. No. They did follow the three clubs. Oh, 4-6-0-3. I see. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess they could be 4-6-0-3. Yes.
Yeah. But Ace of Diamonds is not likely to cost.
Yeah, but most likely is 4-5-1-3.
Mm-hmm.
So the board 8 at the other table, they got to a more normal 4 hearts. And started spade, and now the 10 of spades is on the table, which is sort of interesting. Diamond pitch from dummy seems best, and now they'll take 2 heart finesses and be fine.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Ace of spades would have been an interesting play, but I guess that one they can rough with a spot, and if it gets over rough, they're still fine because now they'll have the king of spades for a late diamond pitch.
Yeah.
But did well not to cover any spades.
There is going to be a bit of a challenge, though, at this point. I mean, if he's plays a club, now they win the ace, they'll have to use the diamond to get back to repeat the finesse.
Yeah,
so
first round of diamond is much better than the East could have played a tricky jack of clubs.
Yeah, I think East was too honest with their card. Like you could have played any other club. I think the queen was too honest.
I mean, you'd still much rather play the diamonds, though. I don't think anyone's.
I agree, but I think the queen of clubs is much more like you're going to be more careful when the queen of clubs is played rather than the 6 of clubs or almost any other club for that matter. And the jack of clubs might be the trickiest, like Franco suggested. So a club, a heart was going to show 4 spades and game forcing values at least. 3 diamonds sort of removed. So 3 diamonds put them out of relay. So now double.
So wait, a heart wasn't alerted here.
It is.
Oh, it was just explained. Okay.
Yeah. So double now is takeout, and now he sort of has an ugly problem over here. So
Yeah.
we know partner is short diamonds. We do know we belong in spades. We also have a really good hand. We also have a really nice hand otherwise. I mean, as the cards are, six spades is a claim almost. I mean, yeah.
But did one heart
You're
set up a
gonna
game for us?
Yes.
yeah, one hard set up a game for us.
So 3 spades, I assume, and then
Yeah. West might I mean
West
West
doesn't
sort
have a
of
lot
has
of
a normal
controls.
I mean West has a lot of controls, yeah, that's 3, 4, 5,
I mean,
6 controls, yeah.
do we just start cubitting now?
Possibly but West by a point count is a minimum. I mean, they are an 18 balanced, which is sort of like the hand you might expect.
Yeah, but East could have bid 4 spades or something like that, right? So 3 spades ought to be
Yeah.
stronger.
Three spades is 100% stronger. And West just find the 4 diamonds bid now. East is sort of probably just going to commit to key carding.
Yeah.
And yeah, they're going to reach 6 spades. So a valiant effort by South to remove the relay, but they still ended up in the correct spot.
All right. Board 9, they got to 3-0 again, but from a different side of the table.
Yeah, East could have presumably opened a no trump, but they did choose to open a club and then rebid a spade. I do like the approach East took. I like treating it like this rather than opening a no trump. But most of my value is concentrated in my long suits.
Yep. Yeah, I don't think that's close. I think it's a very suited hand, and your partner has garbage, and you're like almost making 6 clubs.
Yep.
Well,
Looks like we probably just take the club finesse and then we're just pretty much home. 4 clubs, 2 hearts, 3 spades, and yeah.
yeah, the defense might get active and set up another trick for you.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Looking at that dummy, that playing a heart is giving up, whereas playing a diamond might work.
Yeah, so you might switch to diamond, 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 and then West just the rest.
Well, could partner have the queen of spades? Maybe looking at that dummy.
Possibly. I mean, it's not improbable that partner has queen jack fourth of spades, and of course, playing to the spade to the 10 would be a very big play for the Declare to make. So maybe there is an argument that we just play a heart and then we can always come back. We can always come back to diamonds. Obviously, South is probably calculating that right now.
Diamond shift, yeah.
So it looks like we did shift to a diamond at the second table. King of diamonds and another diamond, but of course, I think we probably were supposed to play a small diamond if that was our plan. Like probably the 9 of diamonds, if anything.
I mean, a small diamond gains if partner has ace jack 8 fourth.
Yeah. But also, like, how else are we taking? So we've taken 1 club trick. We need 4 diamond tricks at that point to set the contract. Problem is, if we play the king of diamonds and another diamond through, like, how? But then now North is sort of forced to play on their own. We want to be playing the 3rd diamond ourselves, I think, right?
So I think what Olivia was playing for is take 2 diamonds and then get out a heart. And if North has the queen of spades, they'll have the queen of spades and a good heart, and the hand will be down.
Oh, king of diamonds.
And
so okay.
That.
But we also need
king of
partner
diamonds
with
and the
queen of
9 of
diamonds.
diamonds will certainly make that defense easy for North. But it will be costly if North has ace jack 8, 4th of diamonds, and no queen of spades.
Yeah. Okay, so we're sort of committing to just playing 2 rounds of diamonds, assuming partner has the queen of diamonds and that hearts can come through. I think,
Yeah,
right?
and note that she has to play the 9. If she is playing partner for ace jack 8 4th, if partner has ace jack 5th, the king of diamonds will work fine.
Yeah, but ace jack 8 4th, we have to play the 9 to unblock.
Yeah, which looks like you don't have the king of diamonds, and so partner might not spot this defense.
Yeah. Diamond, the heart. Was choosing to pass initially rather than preempt. It's an interesting choice.
But now this looks good.
They play support doubles, you think? 10 to 13 balance.
They do play support doubles.
Yeah. So now this looks very good.
They just don't have enough tricks. And
yeah, you lose 2 diamonds and 2 clubs and a heart.
one of those clubs might go away on the queen of diamonds. 4 hearts is a good poker bid.
Yeah. Yeah, partners 4 card support.
1, 2, 3. It looks like 4 hearts might have actually made, but it's a better poker bid if you follow up with a double. I guess you just don't know. Nobody's had a chance. North is a passed hand, so.
Yes. Yes, you can set up the queen of diamonds.
I mean, we can also play a club before. Oh, I guess they can set up a pitch for either suit in time. We can knock out both round aces.
Yep.
So what does that mean? That's going to be we're going to get 2,
down
3. Yeah, down 1. Yep.
Down 1 is good, Rich. I guess so. The double doesn't matter that much.
So Seth might find themselves under a little pressure, but they should be able to. It's obvious that they're the only one that can guard hearts, so they'll have to abandon clubs if it comes to it.
Look at the auction at the secondary table. Meanwhile, of course, a club, I believe, is just 2+, a heart, 1 no trump. North, we talked about at the main table, decided to bid 2 diamonds, which was a Q raise because East opened a diamond at that table. We talked about 2 hearts a bit, but what about double with the 11 count?
Yeah, I like that. Fine. I guess South probably thought it was responsive though.
Yeah. I've often found that it's just best raising partner suit in this spot after a no trump rather than trying to, double them. And then I feel like often, it's often been like I double them, they run to a suit, and now, especially if that suit is higher than ours, then it's sort of like I feel like, well, I'm not compensated, I'm not shown support, and all of a sudden we're just a level higher.
Well, it depends how the auction times out. Suppose you double and they bid to a minor, and now you can bid 2 hearts.
Yeah.
Now you've kind of shown a defensively oriented hand with 3 hearts, and if partner has a different hand, they can bring it in.
Yeah.
All right, now will West find the caching ace of diamonds? I mean, yeah, and they do. Yeah, it does look like the most likely layout is 4-5-1-3.
Okay, and now you've dropped the jack of diamonds.
Yep, and then cross a spade, and win 2-ims.
4 spades was indeed down 1 as predicted.
Yep. Oh, we're
Oh,
playing
but
a
now the
diamond first.
queen of diamonds.
Oh,
It's hard. They might play the.
It's
Oh,
fine.
I mean,
It's
it's
fine. They
still
have a natural trump trick.
it's it's a natural trick that we're playing with. So
Meanwhile, it's almost like South could lose control, but not quite.
I mean, unless South finds like ace of hearts crushing the 10, because you have the 9 in the dummy.
No, yeah, good point. Draw trumps, pitch a spade on the jack of clubs, and set up a spade.
Yeah.
Another short diamond.
South kind of an awkward position. Pat kind of has to pass
Yep.
like 4s, and West 18 count. Yeah.
I mean, the question
They're
is,
gonna
do
be
you pass
some-
here? You could pass here,
Against
right?
West?
And collect your 400, or I guess you're also vulnerable.
I mean, you also do not. I mean, it's not clear what kind of hand North has, right? North could have
Yeah.
just have a hand with long diamonds, and all of a sudden, like, you could be making like 4 of a major, and they're just comfortably playing 1 diamond, and it might just be
fair
racking in. So I think you're kind of forced to double a spade, and now West might bet a no trump, kind of showing about this trend. I'm
Yep.
assuming they're balancing this like 11 to 15, 11 to 16 or something.
Yeah, 1 no trump, I guess.
And he sort of has a decision whether they want to pull 1 no trump to 2 spades.
Okay, 2
After
clubs
that.
now.
I see. Okay. That is creative, a bit dangerous, but creative.
I mean, now what do we do as West?
I think we
Like-
kind of just make a double again, sort of like no,
Yeah,
I don't think this is. I think it's sort of like a takeout oriented double. Like, I mean, try again. Let's try it. Let's try if you can. Let's try what you want to do. And this might actually be able to may let East West bid diamonds now. So now, guys, I think now if East bids 2 diamonds, that might actually very well pass out. I like this double by West a lot.
Well, East might want to bid more than 2 diamonds, right? Like,
I
West
think more
probably-
likely East is probably going to bid 2 spades, and that's probably going to end the auction. But
you're looking like
Look.
West seems should have more, right? And then like
I think
you
this
could
hand is in
think,
range. I mean, possibly
you could imagine just missing a game straight.
Yeah, of course. Especially partner has no wastage in clubs. It's definitely picturable, but I don't think it's one of those games you just bid. Like, you kind of need partner to have a perfecto, I think. Partner has denied 4 spades, mind you, because they didn't raise spades.
Yes.
So you kind of need a lot, the right cards. I mean, like over here, partner has basically a perfecto. The only thing that could be better is they could have a 3rd spade and maybe is like move a club to a spade, and even then it's sort of like unclear. You're going to lose a diamond, a club. You kind of, and then it's very easy to picture 2 spade losers on a bad day. I mean, maybe it is pessimistic. I don't know.
At the other table, when East West have the spade slam,
Mhm.
Olivia bid 2 spades, alerted as undiscussed.
Oh boy.
And I don't see any strong club defense on their system summary form or convention card. So,
Well,
That is interesting.
this is a
One heart
defense
showed
after
spades, I assume.
East has shown spades naturally, right?
Yeah.
yes.
1 heart showed spades. Yeah.
Yes.
So clearly it was
I mean-
intended as a Michaels type bid.
Yeah. I mean, I think this sequence should get it across.
At the main table, we were also talking while he had stepped aside, Franco, about how to evaluate the East-West hand. So, I mean, like the diamond, of course, was nebulous. The second double was takeout oriented, and we kind of were talking about like whether the East hand could picture a game opposite what might be a 3-4-4-2 there or thereabouts with perhaps this kind of strength. And what do you reckon? Do you think the East End had enough odds to consider bidding game, or did they do well to pass it to go low?
So let's see. They start with 1 spade, which seemed perfectly reasonable, and then over the second
Yep.
double, they bid only 2 spades. It's kind of it's a weird auction. Like often when you make a regular takeout double and the opponents compete in their original suit after partner shows a major and you double again, that's usually 3 in a good hand.
Yep.
And so, but here it's like they have a nebulous diamond and they're bidding a new suit, which you're supposed to have some length in. You know, I think double is, I don't know what double should be there. It's like,
I mean, you should still have a good hand, right?
It's sort of like takeout oriented of clubs with 3 spades. But West obviously had an 18 count. They felt like passing wouldn't do the hand justice, so they kind of had to flip a bit.
Yeah, I mean, I think double could be this hand. Basically, it's like a strong balanced hand that wants to keep betting, doesn't know where to go, and it's like 2 clubs doubled is a possible landing spot, at least from West's point of view at that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, East is not going to do that. And bidding 3 spades would be kind of a lot. How many did they make in the end?
They made 3.
They made 3.
Yeah.
I think 4 might have been makeable as the card slide, but I think declared went for a very reasonable line to guarantee the make.
Yeah. Yeah, it's, you know, there's no, like 5 diamonds obviously isn't going to make, 3 no obviously isn't going to make. And, you know, a borderline 4 spades on a 5-2 is, you know, not the sort of thing you want to be sweating about.
Yeah, that's sort of like, I thought it was sort of like in between, but probably closer to a 2 spade than it was to making a stronger action.
Yeah, and you could lose control also. It's like,
yeah,
especially if partner only has, even if partner has 3 spades, it's, you know, they're going to start with a club tap and you're in trouble already.
Look at the other table. They're playing 3 diamonds doubled.
Instead of 6 spades.
Instead of 6 spades, that's going to be MSIN. I mean, they're going to lose what? I mean, what have they lost so far? They've lost.
They're gonna. Well, I think maybe we can just count how many tricks South is.
Yeah, they have,
right?
they have 5 losers,
have...
and they might lose some more in the wash. So they'll go down, but they're not going to go down a lot. Doesn't even matter how many they'll go down, really.
I mean, they'll win a long heart, and will they win a long heart? And 4 diamonds.
I mean, they're entitled to a heart rough, so.
Yeah, I guess so. It's 5 diamonds and
5 diamonds, a heart rough, and a long heart is what they're kind of. And yeah, and a long heart, so they lose 3 hearts and 2 clubs and a diamond.
Yeah.
Down 2. Nice pickup for Team 1 incoming.
Wait, what on earth happened? They've been pitching hearts, or what's going on in the heart suit?
I believe they might. I believe the lead might have been
they played a
ace
low
of
heart out of
clubs.
their hand and lost to the 9.
They played low heart, yeah.
Yeah.
They lost to the 9.
Okay, so yeah, they'll definitely lose.
So they're gonna play another heart, I think.
Oh, so now they're gonna get 2 heart roughs. Well, no, because East will just over.
No, I mean East will over rough. So, yep.
Not if they play the queen of diamonds.
About that, this
now...
might actually they can rough high.
Yeah.
And they might actually find, and I think it's very findable to rough. Oh, tough.
But now you still get it, right?
You're still fine. You're just going to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're going to rough a heart, rough a thing back, and play a heart, and you're going to lose 1 more trick. That's it. Oh, or you could do that too. Notice the club was good.
I didn't either. Yeah, down 2.
12 imps.
All right, that's the second big swing.
2 diamonds, 2 hearts, pass, 2 spades, 3 diamonds, 3 hearts, 4 diamonds.
So a club pass a
South-
heart. How many spades does that promise?
Sorry, which hand was that? Oh,
So
club has a
it should be
heart.
4.
4 spades. 4 spades, probably.
So how does this go?
Yeah. So East needs to.
Probably pull it and just bid spades.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, after 2 spades double pass, they could have bid 3 spades.
I hear.
Now 4 diamonds. I mean, South kind of had an awkward problem after the 2 diamonds, 2 hearts. I mean, they do have a really nice 10 count, but kind of forced to pass. And then after partner bids 3 diamonds voluntarily, 3 hearts.
Yeah.
Again, they had the same problem. They sort of like, they have a spade stopper, but like it's unclear if Torino is coming in. And it's unclear how good the diamonds are if Torino will come in. But partner did bid 2 diamonds and 3 diamonds voluntarily. So
They could have bid 3 spades.
they could have been 3 spades. That's kind of what I was coming around to. And yeah, it's kind of almost just making, right?
Well, the king of spades lead might set it.
The king of spades might. I mean, you just sort of take
Oh
it
no,
down.
I'm sorry. Never mind.
No, they have double stoppers still.
Yeah. I mean, now you have to play ace of diamonds out of diamond.
I think that's probably fine. I mean,
Yeah, that seems fine.
The one problem is that ace of hearts hard draw is the one problem is if West is king of diamonds, like king third of diamonds to start, they do have hard draw available on the table, which could set the contract.
Yeah, that's why I have to play ace of diamonds, diamond.
So maybe we were supposed to win the king of clubs, but that does block the club suit, so I understand the apprehension.
Yeah, especially if it comes back a spade, you're not so comfortable. Or actually,
Yeah.
probably also fine.
No, I mean the thing is they remove the entry, right? And the clubs are blocked, so we're kind of just stuck in our hand after that with just hearts and diamonds, and we have to play the hearts from our hand.
Yeah.
So I think this was a reasonable line taken.
Yeah, and you're just trying to play to make it anyways.
Yeah.
And now you can pitch 2 hearts or a spade and a heart on the. Well, I guess you don't even have to hurry like that. You can try the spade finesse. If it doesn't work, then you know.
Ooh, Olivia's in an awkward position at the other table. It looks like 1-0, 2 hearts showing hearts and a minor, and now they're defending it. Now it's a double part score, and it's gonna make right on the ace of diamonds lead. We saw this play out, I believe.
Yep.
Yeah, I think it's called now.
Like
So
we had to lead a red suit to set it. We might have actually had to lead a club to set it. Actually, I'm not sure if a heart is good enough. I guess heart
club shift is probably fine.
Yeah,
hard club
yeah.
shift
It's
is
you
fine,
need to
yeah.
knock out the 2 aces before the queen of diamonds sets up.
Yeah, or we just need to get our hard trick before. Yeah, we're only entitled to 1 hard trick anyways. So if we can have the other table featured for a moment, let's talk about the auction a bit. So it feels like I can understand both South and North's decisions and isolations, but it sort of feels like someone overbid. You could also argue that West might have actually underbid, if anything. Oh wait, what was the 1-0 range? Sorry, so you can hover the 1-0 range. 10 to 14. This is actually something I've seen come up before in the past, where obviously when you're playing against strong no trump, you have more insurance of bidding of just overcalling 2 hearts, 2 diamonds multi, and all that sort of stuff with these less than opening hands which you might not open otherwise, because you have the insurance that partner's not going to bury you for it, right? Because game is usually going to be off the cards. And whereas when you're playing against a weak no trump, all of a sudden, like, there's a strong argument that your side has game, so you're kind of forced to pass, I think, with these hands like South, where you might have otherwise
Yeah.
bid opposite if it were a strong no trump. Because partner is going to bury you. Because partner's going to bury you when they have like a hand North does, which I think North did very reasonably. I mean,
Well, what was 2-0 by North? Was that a raise?
Tuna was
Probably pick a
probably some
minor.
sort of
Pick your minor,
like
right?
sort of like a minor inquiry.
Can we? I mean, it's alerted but not explained.
Can you
Oh,
elaborate the
right,
Tuna
right.
Trump
Just
bit?
two hearts showed hearts
No
and minor.
agreements, but not natural. Okay, so no agreements.
So, I mean, I think South's bet is fine because if partner's a passed hand, so they're not really going to bury you. You could have doubled presumably to show a really good hand, and if partner has 4 hearts and any kind of hand, like you might be making 4 hearts.
Yeah, they probably will be making 4 spades on that lie, though.
But when partner makes a forward going bid and then doubles 3 spades, I don't think you could set with a void.
Yeah, I agree, especially when partner's a path stand. I do agree Stout should have pulled it, but I also can. I understand. I'm very sympathetic to North's actions over here.
I mean, 2-no trump should be stronger than something like 3. I
Yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what the agreements are.
North made a very strong bid, and I think North kind of intended their double as hoping it would be pulled, as with the assumption that probably it would be pulled. But,
yeah, I mean, if Seth is 2-5, 2-4 with a better hand, and it does not pulled, that's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
But
I mean, I think I've
basically
already
has to guarantee a place to play. So
But I mean, I've
North
already
is-
shown something, and partner elected to pass. So maybe
This might come down to like what is the expectation for what 2 hearts can be bid with? Are you expecting a hand that will always? Because I think having talked to it some because I've all talked about this spot with some of my friends in Europe who've played like in international events. And because they're also more familiar, in the US there are not too many weak no trump players. Especially there are not too many weak no trump players as opposed to other outside the US. And I think the general consensus is usually when you're bidding, it sort of has to be opening values or close. So you can have constructive auctions. Obviously, partner over here is a pass chance, so there might have been a higher expectation that you're not buried, like Franco said. But I mean, we just did see that happen.
Well, but let's hypothetically put you in first seat with that hand. Mm-hmm. How many juniors would open a heart?
What was it? Void, king, queen, fifth, and you had king, fourth of clubs and 4 small diamonds.
Jack fourth.
Jack fourth. Good question. I don't know. You were red. I think you would see a reasonable number of passes at this level.
Yeah. I mean, I'm saying it's close to opening values as opening values are defined these days.
Yeah, I will agree with that.
And you have the offense for 4 hearts if partner has a 4-card raise.
Yeah, I mean, I just do think that like partner's already passed over 3 spades after you've shown probably the max pass, and I'm not sure if I want to do anything over that.
So you're suggesting North could have probably passed 3 spades out, thinking I've shown my hand, nothing for me to do here.
Yeah, I think so.
North also did say they were not sure what Trump showed. It was undiscussed, so there might have been some concern that I've not shown my heart fit. I've not shown like that we have a fit somewhere, so I cannot really let this pass out.
It's true. It would be practical on uncertain ground for North to pass, like getting to 4 of a minor, making 4 of a minor when they're making 3 spades, which North has good reason to think that could be what's going on here. That there's a part score battle worth fighting to the 4 level, but that's a pretty narrow target when you're on uncertain ground, and you could have a minus 530 disaster.
And 4 spades has been doubled over here. I assume 2 spades was some sort of preemptive club raise. I assume it also probably was weaker than mixed. Okay, weak or limit raise artificial. And Tuna Trump would have been asking which one. Accepting limit raise with spade control, okay. And North has elected to double this, which we did talk briefly about how four spades might play, and yeah,
Yeah, I think four spades is just down. You have two natural spade tricks and a diamond and a club, and Declarer needs, Declarer might be able to coup you if somehow. All right, so the double dummy Declarer play here is to like play a heart to the 10 at some point. Then they
yeah,
might have a
that is
chance.
correct. Yep, especially if they play a spade now in this position, which yeah. So you might actually be able to get to shake the club loser, which not clear at all that you're going to play it that way.
I
Right,
mean, you could expect that North has more, right? South has like 5 or 6 clubs.
Yeah, but it is a really bold play.
I guess not now. I guess especially if you could rough a. Yeah, you don't have any heart losers to begin with.
So yeah.
Yeah,
So
Queen of Spades was like basically playing North to be not very good.
yeah, like you're not going to double with just king third in this spot.
Now there's a fight to get out for down one.
I mean, you can still. I mean, you're going to play ace
I
king
guess you
of
just set up a
diamonds in
diamond, it'll be
another.
fine.
Yeah, you're going to be down one. Yeah, you kind of just have to play another diamond and hope that North decides to rough this, which North is not going to do. North is probably just going to pitch a club and sort of be done with it.
Yeah.
The play in 3-0 is interesting on board
Interesting.
15.
So I saw it was the diamond lead, which was stuck to the king, and now it looks like we played a spade to the king, a spade to the queen and ace, knocking out the ace, club queen, and now jack of clubs is held, and now Richard is in the tank over here. It's sort of
I guess you're in too much control. If they shift to a heart, you can just run it to the jack, and then you have plenty of tricks.
yeah.
And if
Well,
they
no,
set up,
then it,
obviously
well,
they
no,
can't
no,
set
no,
up a
no,
club
no.
or play a diamond.
No, you cannot duck a heart to the jack because they have the ace of clubs. They've already taken 3 tricks defense.
Okay. Oh yeah. So now a heart lead makes it kind of interesting.
Yeah, so hardly does give a problem, which I mean, what is declared? What do we know about the South hand at this point? We know they have the King of Spades. We know they have the King of Diamonds without the Queen. So that's 6. We do know they have a club honor. It's looking a lot like it will be the King, but maybe they're docking with Ace Fifth, in which case we're probably not continuing a club anyways. So we put them on King, King, King. That's 9. Yeah, so we can give partner like either the king or queen of hearts with high frequency, unless partner has ace king of clubs. And no, we're just continuing another one. So I assume it's probably going to be this a diamond return, but it's going to be a quick claim.
Yep.
After that,
I mean, they should claim now.
yeah.
Yeah,
Some people don't like to claim when they're not on lead, which is reasonable.
Devoid of life.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
And that was the last board of the set. So, a presumably good result for Team Chen. 2 boards to go. At the other table, we saw this was 4 diamonds making north south. And they have bought it in 3 spades, of course, South choosing not to act with their hand. North has got the lead direct, and they're missing 3-0 Trump again. It's really hard to bid though. Like North is a max, South is a max. Like it's hard, but both directions are reasonable.
This 3-spade contract will be interesting.
Yeah,
Probably go down for a small swing.
Olivia probably is just going to shift to a diamond. I think over here, no reason. I mean, we know the club is going to be roughed.
Well, I mean,
Um,
playing a club to tap declarer is not. You know,
Yeah.
declarer has
it's
a source of tricks
is
and
an
hearts,
option.
and you might want to kill that.
Yeah, that is an option worth considering. I guess the question is, do we want to go for a diamond? No, I don't like. I understand what she's going for. She's just trying to stop the hard rough. Yeah, I
But you
understand
can't
that.
stop that, right? It's
Well,
I mean, she
you can stop
did.
2 heart roughs. Which,
Yeah.
all right, now it's going to be a diamond to the ace, and declarer will make.
Yeah.
what about overtaking the ace of clubs at trick 1 with the ace of clubs?
Then what would be the plan? I mean, the thing is, what do you call it? North, I don't think it's clear at all what her plan is at this point. Because I mean, she does not expect South to be. I mean, I think the fact that what do you call it? Well, oh yeah, East will start playing precision in this spot. So
Certainly,
what can North
if
expect?
North will have a good idea if a spade, continued spades is the right defense, and so when they don't overtake the ace of clubs,
Yeah. So yeah.
but North could probably also see that playing clubs is a good defense. North probably should play the ace of clubs and just take control.
And play a club back, you think?
Mm-hmm.
Club back seems reasonable, or spade
Yeah.
through actually is fine.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I think not overtaking is probably getting confuses the things.
Yeah, South definitely had options.
All right, so this will probably be the same auction. Transfer 2-0, 3-0. Or,
Yeah,
well, I
saw
guess they
the
just
nine
put
of
3-0 at the other table. That's fine too.
Oh, interesting that they go through Stamen. Oh, are they showing like an unbalanced? Or is maybe this is the only way they have to invite? Maybe North is planning to invite, and they have to put 2 spades over here if they play transfers second round. Yep, any spade invite is the alert. Of course, South has a pretty normal 3-0 trump,
Mm-hmm.
and I think we're probably going to see the diamond lead again. And of course, you're going to knock out the ace of spades initially, probably play it around to float it around to the king of spades, spade, and now east is going to have some options available.
Yeah.
But it's also kind of unclear what East should do. I think it's much harder for East to be able to play a heart in this position, especially when South has shown 4 hearts.
Well, like you observed, they have to play 2 clubs for the defense to have a chance, and then shift to a heart.
Yeah.
So
Probably.
Yeah. I mean, we're gonna see
So-
2. I guess.
And now the question is whether
Yeah.
East ponders over here or just continues the 4th club. No, they're just continuing, and yep, that's
And that would be
immediate.
the same as the other table.
Yep. We're going to see a diamond through, but it's all going to be too late.
Uh,
Or we
this
won't see
time.
that.
Yep.
yeah, I think a heart would set it too. No, arguably, South
After
needs
2
to cover the
clubs.
queen of clubs or the jack of clubs.
Yeah.
I mean, can declare just defer that or no?
I mean, the thing is, they're also protecting against West having like maybe ace 9 8 4 of clubs. If East has queen jack doubleton, then we're supposed to duck twice.
That's fair.
I
I
think
think it's
ducking
still-
twice is a very natural play.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I mean West could easily have ace and one, so ducking twice does seem pretty normal.
Yep.
All right.
All right. So with that, the first set is over. We'll be taking a short break. Thanks again for joining us, Fen and Franco. If there's anything you want to plug or anything before we move to the break. All right, sounds good.
Right.
With that,
All
we'll be
right.
taking a short break. We'll be seeing you soon.
All right.
Thanks, everyone.
Thank you.